does it feel to be receiving the Variety Artisan Award?
I mean, anything that awards crew who go behind the scenes to make the films is very interesting to me. You know, it's very common to award the sort of the above the line or the everyone that stays quite visible publicly.
Absolutely.
But any awards that sort of publicly award my colleagues and myself, obviously, I feel quite passionate about.
What were the biggest challenges in adapting such a beloved book to the screen?
You know, like thankfully, because I'm coming in at the tail end of a script being written, I get to just read a great story as opposed to trying to decide what parts of the story get made. But the biggest parts of challenging for me was, you know, we shot this thing as practically as possible, you know, and obviously we're not shooting real sandworms because they don't exist, but we're trying to shoot as practically as possible in real desert environments, real heat, real sun. You know, it was a very big challenge, particularly in Abu Dhabi, where we had sort of sand dunes, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet high sand dunes.
Wow. Can you talk about working with Denis a little bit?
Well, Denis is a master, you know, and he's I've seen his films. I used to see his films and wish that I was able to work with him. You know, like he's done some of the greatest films, modern films, you know, Prisoners, Sicario, Arrival, Blade Runner. So when he called to ask me to shoot this film with him, I was quite honoured, actually. I was very honoured.
Did you know you'd have to be going to Abu Dhabi?
Well, I assumed so. You know, I assumed when you shoot a film called Dune that you kind of have to find some dunes. But I didn't know Abu Dhabi, but I assumed that we had to definitely sort of try and find somewhere that was like appropriate to the material.
Well, you're having quite a year with Dune and last week's release of The Batman.
Yeah, The Batman.
Can you share some insights into making that film?
Well, it was as far different to Dune as you possibly can get. You think about that, it's dark and wet as opposed to Dune, it's bright and dry. You know, both films have their challenges and both sort of material were very different to each other. So from a personal perspective, it was incredibly exciting to be challenged to do something very different.
Yeah. What can we expect in Dune 2?
I think more sand. I'm remaining a little bit careful what I say because, you know, I'm trained in the way of saying literally nothing about anything you're working on until it's out. But I think everybody knows the story. But yes, it's a continuation of this story. It's finishing this Paul Atreides' story. You know, it's I don't know. It's super cool. I've read the script now, and I'm really pumped.
Well, we can't wait. Congratulations on tonight.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.